젖은 미로 속에 우린 저벽 넘어서도 볼 수 없지만
Turn it up, turn it up. 네 마음을 들려줘요. It's running time, yeah. 내 손을 잡아요.
달려가는 달려가는 높이 저 멀리 달려가는 높이 저 멀리 돌아보지 않아 정말 원하고 바라고 있다면 날아가서 하늘 끝까지 날아가서 하늘 끝까지 이 날개를 펴고 alright
Yeah, running run till the end.
It was a beautiful day on the island of Sodor. A beautiful summer day on the island of Sodor. And all the engines were busy pulling train filled with happy passengers and cargo. Oh, they're all working very well and very hard to take the passengers to their destinations. One day at the roundhouse station, all the engines were relaxing and talking about a new chugger who's soon yet to come to Sodor in about 3 episodes later on. I know I'm not supposed to talk about episodes, but hey, what's the use? Did you guys hear the news? Yeah, Brewster is doing really well pulling its goods and its passenger trains. He's on the Northwestern Railway. Yeah, of course. Well, I hear that he's doing pretty well shunting trucks. Of course. Bakerloo told me all about him. What a lovely chap he is. Wow. Your friend really does like working on the railroad. And I thought Coco was the only fast chugger on the railway. More likely the fast chugging engine from Chuggington. Well, thing is, yeah, Brewster, Coco, Brewster and I, and of course Coco, were great closest friends since we're junior chuggers, but we're also very useful when it comes to work. Oh, Well, I say Brewster is doing a pretty good job working on the railway. And I hear he's going to come over to stick around with us. Somewhere in December, either in Christmas or after Christmas. Oh, don't worry. We'll find out soon enough. It wouldn't matter if he's coming over for Christmas or not. Huh? Gordon, what are you saying? Wait. You're not jealous, are you? Oh, no. I just said, oh, of course I am! Huh? Well, Gordon, you can't be seriously jealous of him. Me jealous? Of course I am. All you talk about is that little blue chugger, Brewster. Well, come on, Gordon. And it's just a little diesel with a little bit of a high speed. He's not even that fast. Ha! Not fast! Not fast! Ha! No engine as fast as me! Except me, Gordon. Stay out of this, Spencer. And of course, I am a fastest express engine on Sodor! And plus, I don't even understand why I had to take this little shed. It's not even painted, and I think my tender is feeling a bit rather cold. Well, your tender is butt fired out, except you don't have a butt. Well, if I were a very high-speed engine, I would go 200 miles an hour. Like a bonehound? What do you think this is? Pokemon? Technically, Gordon, and a Japanese train could go at least 200 miles an hour. There's no way you can go possibly that fast. And you can't just keep speeding up real quickly. And not on these rails, because, well, you know what radar is. It's unsafe. I have to go with Spencer on this one, Gordon. He makes a pretty good point. High speeds can be quite dangerous. Well then, I say, I will have to pull the goods string real soon when Sir Talbot Head comes and gives me the news. Don't be too confident about it, Gordon. You'll never know when who might come. You might end up making a fool of yourself pretty soon. Oh, and by the way, I heard the Paw Patrol are busy making some rearrangements on Gordon's Hill. Therefore, it's going to add a little few of mountains and grass growing all around. Wow, well, it's about time. The stuff around holding the track that connects to the branch line to the main line really gives it all away for people thinking that we're recording in some type of room. Coco, we are recording in some type of room. It's just a figure of speech. Well, I won't mind about a few change of sceneries. But as a matter of fact, I won't have to worry about it. But I do have to worry about technology. There been a blackout. And also, the internet is down on July 8th and 9th. And of course, people were complaining about with no cable, and everybody's being impatient for it. Gordon, that was last month. And it's August. Whatever! Now, will you please excuse me? I'm going to fetch my express train. Gordon puffed crossly to his express coaches and felt better. But while he was taking his train down at Gordon's Hill... No, wait, scratch that. While he was taking his train across the main line, he started wondering how he could prove it to the other engines that he can really use high speed. Well, as fast as any high-speed engine, including Brewster. Well, how should I know? I recorded this back in 2021. Till then, while Gordon hopped straightly around the bend, he noticed all the pups examining the track and already starting getting ready to plow. No doubt about it, Gordon knew that Emily was right. The pups really are working to recreate the mountain. Hill. I can't believe I got mixed in with the mountain and hill. Ha! You and me both. The pumps really are working on Gordon's Hill. They worked day and night trying to get and to hit the hill to be more look like the real thing. And of course, it wasn't easy for the little pups figuring out how to make it look realistic. And yes, that hill is kind of a giveaway for the fake scenery. But that was all before. But you'll find out soon enough. Okay, I think I'm saying too much. Alright, time to save it for the next cutscene. Till then, while the pop's still busy, we'll get to it real soon. That means stop! Gordon, however, was nearly fed up and a little cross about Brewster being a high-speed engine. High speed? This is even more ridiculous than the time when Sir Topham had Diesel and Oliver tried to get Herbie to give up crime scene. No! I can't believe this is Herb. Please put the gun down, Herb. Please put the gun down. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, your turn. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Oliver. Go ahead. Go ahead, kill yourself. No one likes you. Okay, Sir Albert. You're up next. Okay, sir, don't do it! You have too much to live for! Diesel, remember, we're doing this just to get Herbie to change his scenes. Otherwise, he'll grow up to be a dangerous criminal. Let's sit up ahead. Don't you think that's a little bit violent? Well, I say we should get Herbie to stop being stupid and start getting him smart right about now. Alright, your turn. Yeah, come on, Diesel. It's fun. Or unless you're chicken. I'm not chicken! Diesel, you start putting a gun right through your head and you're taking a hike. No, seriously, you're gonna have to take a hike through the mountains again. What? Oh, please, sir. My wheels are still sore. I'm slipping on that track by pulling heavy goods. Then start shooting and start... Oh, never mind. Just start, all right? And don't kill yourself. No. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Put the gun right up to your head, Box Cabin. Put it right up. Oh, no! Beep, 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 burp. Okay, that flashback was a little bit over the line. But back then, when the pups are busy working on the line, well, the hill, they seem to be finding a few errors. Oh, well, looking good down here. Same here. We'll start plowing first thing tomorrow. That's what Ryder says. Actually, Ryder said that to me. But, yeah, that's exactly what he said. Well, I can't wait to start. Same here. Of course, we better be prepared for tomorrow. Ryder said there's a snowstorm coming. Well, how do you expect? Fall's coming a little bit early this year, isn't it? Better be prepared. Meanwhile, back at Tebeth, the engines were all, well, resting. Of course. And not for Henry. He's feeling a bit ill. A coal train is, well, a freight car train is full of quarry gravel is to be shifted to the docks. But instead of something like that, Henry is supposed to take it but he's a bit under the weather. Oh, don't worry, Henry. The ambulance will be here to check on you soon. Yeah. Good thing I made a call. Yeah, well, since I saw him like this. In no time flat, the ambulance had arrived. The doctor checked Henry, but he seems to have found a problem. I think I know what's wrong with him. Henry seems to have some boiler ache. Boiler ache? Well, he seemed to be having the wrong side of the coal again, and he wasn't feeling too good. So it seems it's best for him to take a breakthrough and rest for a few days before he can start getting out running again. Puff out too soon, it might take weeks or months for him to get better. Don't worry, Henry. I'll take that train for you. First thing tomorrow. Oliver, I don't think you're strong enough to pull that train. But I just shut the tow behind it. I'm sure that I can pull it across Gordon's Hill. Oliver, it's a heavy quarry train, and not even you had the strength to pull it. Gordon seems to be the only one there, while the engines are wondering which train to pull it. But he thought for a moment. If I takes the quarry train to the outer railway, I'll cross Gordon's Hill. Maybe perhaps I'll prove to them that I can pull the heavy goods train much better than that Brewster can. Yeah, that's the perfect thing. I'm going to prove it to them. First thing tomorrow, I'm going to pull the goods train. The next day, well, morning, of course, the Paw Patrol are busy cleaning up the tracks. They're shining up. And they're also getting it prepared. The tracks are now super slippery since they're already wet. Chase is making sure that the line is securely closed. Meanwhile, Gordon is puffing towards Henry's train, getting ready to shut it into place. And he is determined to show all the engines at the roundhouse station that he can be high speed than Brewster can. I will be all ready and all set to go soon as I pull this train. Excuse me, Mr. Gordon. I don't know if you can hear me right, but I'm not sure that I might well, Mr. Oliver kind of puts me behind the train because he thinks he's taking me, but usually, since you're coupled up, I'm not sure that you'll be strong enough to pull the train up Gordon's Hill. Come on. Gordon's Hill is named right after my grandfather. Or is it my great-grandfather? Whichever Gordon it is, I'm sure that I can pull over it just fine. Now, onwards. In the meantime, while Gordon is on their way uphill, Ryder and all of his pups are making sure that the rails are secured. Sky and Sweetie are checking right up in the air, while Ryder and Everett are across the track seeing if anyone's coming closer nearby to see if they can flag them down. Any luck in the sky yet, Sweetie? No, everything seems to be okay. From here it's fine too. Good. Just keep searching. Let's just hope no engine with a heavy load will be coming off the rails. Otherwise, they might end up making a deep growth in them. The others will come with a few gardening for the mountain soon, Ryder. The hill, actually, Everett. But, yeah, let's hope so. There it is. Gordon's Hill. Alright, Toad. We're almost on our way there. Mr. Gordon, I think the Paw Patrol are busy examining the track. Maybe we should take a different road. Nonsense, Toad. I know exactly where we're going. Mr. Gordon! Before Toad could say anything else, Gordon rushed across the line that leads straight to the hill and up to the bridge. Ryder and Everett are still examining the track. Heck, until they saw... Gordon! Wait! The track is still under construction! We're still cleaning it, Gordon! It's not going to be used yet! But Gordon didn't hear. And in fact, before he noticed, his wheels started to slip. Nonsense! It's just only a little bit difficult to pull. That's all. While Gordon's still struggling, his wheels were starting to slip on the oily track. The Paw Patrol just finished polishing it, and Gordon's wheels started to slip. Whoa! Hey! What's happening? What's going on? Gordon's wheels slipped and tugged and slipped, until the whole train ground to a halt. Gordon, still struggling, couldn't stop moving his wheels. Oh no! Toad! Unlace your brakes! Unlace your brakes! I'm not doing anything, Mr. Gordon. I think you're stuck in the same spot. The walls must be slippery and already been polished. Gordon's wheels continue slipping on the track, over and 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 over again. Chase and the others quickly came in the seat of crime. Pups! Help Gordon! Shouted Ryder. And they did. All pups came in to see Gordon and see if they could help. But they already onto it. Sometime later, the Fat Controller arrived to see the crime. He tried shouting out to Gordon to tell him not to worry, but Gordon's wheels scraped on the rails so loudly, the Fat Controller's words couldn't reach his ears, if he has any. Chase and Marshall, Ryder and Marshall tried to check around for Gordon's controls. Marshall watered his wheels, and Ryder backed his engine to see if he could shut it off, but to no avail. If Ryder tried to shut down Gordon's engine by force, he can only make things worse. All they can do now is to wait for Gordon to stop moving quickly. Later, Gordon's wheels started to slow. He was already losing steam. Gordon's wheels got slower and slower and slower and slower. And finally, they came to a stop. The silence was amazed. In the meantime, Sir Topham Hatt sent over Emily and Coco to pick up Gordon to take him to the roundhouse station. The two female engines never seen anything amazed to see Gordon not pulling the express, but getting stuck on a hill on the slippery track. Well, Gordon. Was that the high-speed engine who was struggling pulling some quarry stone up the hill? Or is it something amusing? Gordon was too embarrassed to answer. I guess I'll take that one as a maybe. We'll see what the Fat Controller will say about it. Gordon just grumped. Ryder uncoupled the train between Gordon and the freight cars as Emily and Coco took Gordon straight to the roundhouse station. got there, Bill and Ben were already waiting. They're going to take the quarry cars to the docks for him. Oh, well, look at here, Bill. Is that an express engine trying to pull a heavy quarry car train? I'm afraid so, my brother. Seeing that Gordon was proving himself to be a high-speed engine on the hill, just like his grandfather tried before his father. Oh, wait. I got that one backwards, didn't I? Nah, who cares? Oh, great. Oh, never mind about them, Gordon. They're just fooling around. I hope this might teach us something. In the meantime, Mavis helped Emily and Coco shunt Gordon into a siding. There stood him was Sir Topham Hatt. He was cross. Well, Gordon, you certainly showed the engines in this station a thing or two. You want to show them that you can move a good string much well than Brewster can. Well, you did. You've proven to be how silly you are by trying to pull a heavy goods train across the railroad line that is still under construction, and while the puppets were working on it, it's now caused them a very big problem for the engines. You upset my arrangements. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Henry had to stay in the sheds until he's repaired, while Spencer takes your express. James will take his goods truck, and while Henry's repaired, may perhaps he'll take your express instead while he'll take his goods train. Perhaps he'll teach you not to show off by pulling a heavy train on difficult tracks. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Coco and Emily felt sorry for Gordon, and they hope he won't make the same mistake like that again. Repairing the track where Gordon had stood and got stuck for hours because his wheels just broke deep grooves in them. Gordon sadly sat in the siding. He wished now he hadn't been so silly. Gordon sadly sat in the siding while other engines passed by doing their work. And while the engines were passing by, the pups started working on the hill. A few days later, the hill is now complete. The engines were very careful to pop across, up and down it, especially at crossing the bridge. Rosie was pulling a passenger train, and she was extra careful to go over it. After she came to the roundhouse station to rest her wheels, Gordon sadly sat in the siding and spoke to her. I haven't even then pull the express for at least a few days, Rosie. Not since I came down that hill while it's still under repairment. And isn't that bad, Gordon? If you think that's terrible, just trying, getting your face stuck down the tuba. Don't remind me. Hey, Gordon, I know it's not that hard, but no one is still laughing about it. And, Coco is already leaving, taking my train over. See? And why is that? Yeah, I have a special to take. And, she and I also had to take Annie, Clara, and Henrietta back to my branch line. Well, since you put it that way, I guess it's only fair. Well, you just need to do better, alright? Well, catch you later soon, Gordon. Hey, Rosie! Can you please hurry up? The train's almost ready to go! Coming, Coco! No, Gordon. It's only 5 days back in the past. I'm sure Sir Covenant is already over it. And I'm sure that you'll do better next time. Okay? I'll see you later. And see you at home, too. You too, Rosie. Bye. After Rosie and Coco left, Ernie came up to Gordon with some bad news. Gordon, Wilson has broken down across the siding. He won't be able to take the special down the hill. Don't you think you should do it for him? Is there any engine available? There's no engine here but you, Gordon. And Paxton is already at the quarry working with Mavis doing some shunting. Bill and Ben are already taking some china clay to the docks. Well, Diesel is pulling a goods train. And of course Spencer has already gone pulling the special. And since you don't have an express to pull, I think you'll be the perfect job for it. Like I have a choice. Alright. I'll take the job. And I'll be careful not to make that same stupid mistake again. Without any questions, Gordon back onto the turntable and started to move. In no time flat, Gordon is already at Nelford Station. The flatbed is filled with paint cans, and they're already getting filled up. Gordon was feeling anxious. While the passengers were already climbing aboard the wooden coaches. I hope I won't make the same mistake again, he said. In no time flat, it was already time for him to go. Not long now, while Gordon is on the next bend. Gordon's Hill is now up ahead. He didn't want to make the same mistake again that he did this week. So, he slowed down and popped carefully across the bridge. Then, he popped gently around the bend. In no time, at the bottom of the hill, he made it in one piece. That night, after Gordon delivered his special to the station, Sir Toppin Hat came in to see his engines. He spoke to Gordon severely. "Well, Gordon, I hear that you have taken the special train while Wilson is at the diesel works getting his engine repaired." Coco and Toby broke the silence first. "Please, sir, can Gordon pull the express again? I know it's been a week since he's been rushing up and down the hill, but he won't show up at being a high-speed engine again." "I promise you, you're not going to make the same mistake again. We'll be sure to remind him that." "Don't worry. I'll see to it in the future. As long as Gordon learns his lesson, I will allow him to. And Gordon, you've been very useful pulling the heavy Western engine. Well, the heavy special to the highway bridge station. So therefore, I'll be giving you another chance. But don't think you can pull a heavy train up the hill by yourself. You might need a back engine, so Edward and the other engines will help you in case you need some support. Thank you, sir. I promise I won't make another mistake as long as I live." After Sir Toppin Hat left, all the engines fell asleep. Except for Gordon. "Strong or fast, I'm a useful machine," he said it to him, but he said it to himself. And knowing that Gordon's Hill is not just a hill, it's also a steep one, just like a mountain. And that's the end, folks. And boy, do I make a pretty good narrating through this, or what? Go with or what? I haven't got my sentence straightened out yet. And yes, hear that? I'm watching Pokemon Black and White Rivals Destinies. Yeah. And I'll soon be watching a new Pokemon episode that is going to come out this week. Until then, I hope you enjoy watching in this episode, and I hope you enjoy watching my other AMV videos, and I also hope you might enjoy watching the other two of the other two of about model railroading if you are model railroaders. If you really are model railroaders, I hope you might enjoy watching the other two videos that I recorded, like a new Destiny trip to a train show and a recap through a shopping stream for a hobby shop. Well, actually, it's a hobby store, a train store, actually, not much. Yeah, just forget it. You'll know later on in the week. Till then, I'll see you soon, and I hope you might enjoy my other two last AMV videos real soon. Till then, see you later, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again shortly. Bye-bye now. Just when I was about to say my catchphrase. Oh well, better luck next time.
There's an albatross around your neck. All the things you've said and the things you've done, can you carry it with no regrets? Can you stand the person you've become? Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Your albatross, let it go, let it go. Oh, your albatross, shoot it down, shoot it down. When you just can't shake the heavy weight of living. Stepping forward out into the day, shrugging off the dust of memory, though it's soaring still above your head. It is out of sight and none shall see. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Your albatross, let it go, let it go. Oh, your albatross, shoot it down, shoot it down. When you just can't shake the heavy weight of living. When you just can't seem to shake the weight of living. It's the sun in your eyes, in your eyes. It's the sun in your eyes, in your eyes. It's the sun in your eyes, in your eyes. It's the sun in your eyes, in your eyes. Your albatross, let it go, let it go. Your albatross, shoot it down, shoot it down. When you just can't shake the heavy weight of living. When you just can't seem to shake the weight of living. The weight of living. The weight of living. The weight of living. The weight of
Thank you very much for watching one of my Bachmann, Thompson Friends videos. And this is Maya, and she's my dog.
Exactly. It stands for
Maya,
Bureau
look
of
at the-
Animal
look at the
Defense,
camera.
Lurchburg,
Look at the camera.
Adult Section.
That's a surprise. You got it all wrong. Turns out the bad guys I've been good all along.
Okay, that's long enough.